Hi everyone. It's been so long since I've been here, and so I thought I owed you an update. Life has just been so busy, and I know I say that every single video, but it really has been. We moved in September, and it's now the beginning of December, so we are still getting settled in. It's really sad, actually. Our basement is still full of boxes, and we're still trying to unpack and get life settled. And I'm back at work, so a lot less time at home to make videos and tell you what's been going on. So I'll give you a quick update. I don't have much time, but what's been going on? I cut my hair. I chopped it. I said to myself that when I lost 50 pounds, I was going to cut my hair. I didn't know if I'd actually do it. I did. So it's nice and short and dark, and I'm loving it, and it makes me feel so good. And yeah, I'm so glad I did it. It literally took off 2 pounds. We weighed it. 2 pounds of hair came off of my head. Um, but yeah, when we cut it, I was just so surprised at how instantly freeing it felt, and just it was like the end to that life, and a welcome into the new life that I'm starting to live. So it feels awesome. I am having a lot of problem with hair loss. I sit in the bathtub just with hair just in my hands just full of hair, and I'm getting like a bald spot at the back. But um, I know that's very normal for gastric sleeve surgery, and so I'm just being patient with it and hoping it ends soon and hoping that I don't lose too much. Luckily, I have a lot, so I have some to lose. Um, I guess where am I at weight wise? I started at 230. I believe when my consultation happened was 230, and I am now 164. So I've lost a total of 66 give or take pounds, and I can't believe it. 66 pounds, and since what, June, July, it blows my mind. I was actually quite emotional today because I couldn't, all my pants are a size 14, which to me was a complete surprise. Then I found old pants of mine that were a size 12, and I wore those, and I'm getting comments all the time going, those are so baggy, you need new jeans. And I'm like, they're a size 11, 12. I don't need new jeans. Like, that's just ridiculous. I never thought I'd even be back in a 14. So today I went to the store to go and buy a pair of jeans. We're having Christmas pictures taken on Saturday, and I'm like, okay, I gotta look good in these pictures. And I bought a pair of jeans. No joke, I walked out with size 8 skinny jeans. I can't even believe it. Like, I was emotional in the change room, and I just kept telling the girl, like, I kept apologizing for asking for smaller sizes because it just was so bizarre to me. This is not my life. And so it's just fantastic. I can't believe it. And the only thing is now is size 8 skinny jeans. Those look great with, sweaters and things that cover the stomach, because I haven't gotten to the point where I've worked off the tummy yet. So that is something I really need to get on. And now I'm motivated. Fitting into these jeans motivates me to start lifting those weights and doing those sit-ups and that sort of thing. So I'm not wearing an outfit today that really shows you anything, but maybe I will put on my skinny jeans before my next video, which hopefully won't be this long of a wait, and I can show you. But otherwise, how are things going? Not to get too personal, or sorry if you're a guy out there, I'll just give you a little warning right now, but I have my cycles back. Since my surgery in August, I've had 3, which for me is huge. I hadn't had a cycle in like 2 or 3 years before. So that has been awesome, just knowing that my body is hopefully starting to work the way that it's supposed to, and that my polycystic isn't totally in control anymore. That has been huge. Also, just my eating, obviously. Lately, in the last few weeks, I've been having to push myself to eat more, and I'm finding it easier not to eat, which I don't like. So I make sure I keep up with protein shakes, and I eat nuts all day long, nuts and raisins, just constantly. They're in my purse, they're at work, they're everywhere. I really drink a lot of Gatorade too. I don't know why, but it gives me the energy I need without me needing to go to an energy drink or something like that. I'm really loving Gatorade these days, and I'm still having trouble with carbs. I don't even go there, and maybe that's why I've been successful in my weight loss, is because my stomach doesn't like carbs anymore. But it's very rare that I can put carbs in my body, any carbs. So a lot of protein, cheese, meat. Meat, I can pretty much eat any meat. Love meat. That that's a definite staple. Big with the vegetables. Like I said before, need to be steamed or boiled. Though I have a hard time with not cooked vegetables. So yeah, I'm not with protein bars as much. I find them a little too heavy, and also just I'm getting what I need from other places. So I need to be held more accountable on my vitamins. I think I've said that before too. I'm doing better. I actually put them in my purse now so that when I'm at work, I remember to take them. Because trying to remember them in the morning just doesn't work when I'm trying to get my kid off to school and my husband's leaving and I'm getting ready for work. And so I just found it better to do it that way. Huge thing has been my migraines are pretty much gone. I've had a few headaches here or there, can usually deal with them very quickly, which makes me so happy. So that's a positive. What else? I just feel great. I honestly feel great. I, I'm dealing with some dizzy spells and stuff like that. I think a lot of that has to do with prescription anxiety med I was on, and I'm actually a little late in getting my prescription filled, and so I think that has a lot to do with it. I'm hoping to go off those as well, but um, we'll keep on them for a little bit while I'm getting used to everything. So I just, when I look at the scale, and I've been in a stall for about a week and a half now, but I mean, I did have my cycle in there, so I'm not surprised. But I've been at 164 for a week and a half now, and every time I get on the scale and I'm just kind of like, oh, I didn't lose any weight, and then I'm like, okay, I'm 164 pounds. Yeah, I think I don't care if I stall here for the rest of my life, to be honest. That scale can stay there for the rest of my life. So, just really, really happy with that. And yeah, so I really don't know what else to tell you. There hasn't been any, you know, any life changing things other than, my haircut. But it's been really cool to be able to share my story. That's been neat. I've kind of become more open about it. I mean, I've always been open about it, but I think more people are finding out about it. And as people are seeing pictures of me or seeing me in person, they tend to forget that I had the surgery, and so they ask me, what did you do? How are you doing this? And I have a really hard time not saying that I cheated. That's something that I have to work through for myself. I'm very quick to say, oh, I cheated. I had surgery. Um, it's not a cheat. It's a decision, and it's one that has changed my life, and I will never be ashamed of that or regret it. But sometimes you feel guilty when you're losing all this weight and your friends aren't. And so I have had a few friends who have since gone to get the surgery, and or who are now looking into it. Um, Learning more about the surgery, I have friends who are being recommended things by their doctor that I really don't agree with, and not really sure how to say that. So that's been interesting as well. And so just trying to see where life goes. But here's my update, and I hope you're all doing well, and I will come back and talk to you again very, very soon. Thanks. See you later.